Hello guys, this is a new video tutorial. In this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to modify data with PHP and MySql. In this moment I'm entering in our project and I'm going to explain you the place that we are. Okay, I'm going to write here home.php and we have the inicio, estudiantes, cursos, temas. We can list all the students, list all the rates, and list all the topics, and we can add a new student, a new grade, a new topic. In this case, what are we going to do? We are going to allow to edit or to modify the data. The first thing that we are going to do is modifying all the menu. For example, 11, I'm going to open the home.php. Okay, in this part I am going to add this line. Here I'm going to put edit topic.php, and this part I'm going to write edit underline course.php, and the last one we are going to put edit underline student.php. I'm going to save and we're going to check that these links are working. I'm going to go to the home page and I'm going to make click in editor. Okay, it's working. Editor, okay, it's working, and okay, it's working. Okay, we have to do this in all our pages. I'm going to show you how to do it, and you are going to do in all of them. I just going to show you how to do it in one. Then I'm going to pause the video to finish all the modification of the links. We have to copy this part of this div navigation, and we are going to select from here until this. Okay, I'm going to make Ctrl+C and let me close all, and I'm going to open courses list, and I'm going to paste this part in here. I'm going to select the same part, and here I'm going to paste this information. Okay, you are going to do all of this in all your files. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back. Okay guys, in this moment I have all the links working in all the pages. For example, I'm going to make click in estudiantes, and after that I'm going to make click in editor. Okay, I'm going to make click in editor on cursos, I'm going to make click in editor on temas, I'm going to make click on temas, and I'm going to make click on modify, edit. Okay, this is working. Now what are we going to do? In this page, editor, for example, I call this file edit student.php. In this part we are going to have the same list of the students, but we are going to add another column. In this column we are going to put an radio input. Okay, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use the student list to make the edit student. Okay, I have the student list here, and I'm going to change the name. Okay, now I'm going to refresh. Okay, here we are, listado de estudiantes. Now in this part we are going to add another column, and in this part we are going to add the input type equals radio name. I'm going to call opt and value, and in this part what are we going to put? We are going to write in this part, in the value, we are going to write the value of the ID student. I'm going to go to our database. This is too slowly. Okay, for actividades, and I'm going to go to the student list. I'm going to go to the structure, and I'm going to copy this item ID student. In this part we are going to write this PHP echo row semicolon, and in this part we are going to put this. What are we going with this? We are going to modify, for example, I'm going to modify the first student. I'm going to modify all the data. The only data that we are going to modify is the code, name, the address, the phone, the representative, and the ID of the course. But the ID student, we can touch this. We never change this value. Okay, that is the reason that we are going to use this value to modify all the rest of the data. Okay, this is that we are doing with this line. Okay, in here we got the form, and in this part we are going to put the action file. Okay, here I am going to put edit student. I got a mistake here. Okay, I put a wrong name. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Student, edit student underline exe. Okay, I'm going to copy, and we are going to make the new file. Okay, Control N, guardar como. I'm going to put the name, and I'm going to select all types. Okay, here I'm going to put a PHP code, and I'm going to show the data that is coming from the form post semicolon, and here a PT. Okay, for example, I'm going to refresh. Okay, we got the radio option, and I told you I am going to modify this student. Okay, enviar. Okay, we got the ID number 1. For example, I'm going to select this one, and we got the ID number 2. But what do we need? We need in the next page, in this part, we need to have the form. We are going to use the form of the new student, and in this part we are going to have the possibility to change all the data. Okay, and I'm going to use this content to modify the data. Okay, please pay attention that what I am going to do. New student file. I'm going to select all the file, Control C. I'm going to close it, and I'm going to go to the last file that I made, and in here I'm going to copy all the information. Okay, we are going to refresh. We are going to go to editor. I am going to select this one, and I'm going to make click on enviar. Okay, we have the form, but we need to put the information of this student in this part. Okay, what do we have to do in this part? Let me think, because we have to get the data in this part. Okay, the first thing that we are going to do is to call the class student require, and in this part we are going to put class slash estudiantes.php. I'm going to open that class student.php. Okay, and in this part we are going to require the class, and we need this one. Okay, Okay, we have to require these two files. In this part we are going to put a connection equals new I don't remember new connection. Okay, in here, okay, I'm going to change this name. I'm going to connect. We are going to a new connection, and connect is going to call this function connector. Okay, remember that in this couple of lines we are going to call, okay, we are going to call the connection to the database, and in this part we are going to call the function that is going to show the student information to modify. Okay, now we are going to make a new variable, and in this variable we are going to call it search equal new, okay, new estudiantes, okay, new estudiantes, and we are going to use this show. It's gonna be equals search, and search is going to call a new function. What are we going to call with this function? We are going to make a new function. Okay, list to modify. I'm going to call it in this way, and we are going to send the ID of the student that we are receiving in this part. For example, I'm going to put in this part getting the student ID, and in this part I'm going to put the ID equals UPT, and in this part we are going to send the ID. Okay, this is what we are doing in this part. Now I'm going to modify the student classes, but we need this part. Okay, I'm going to copy this part, and in this file we are going to do this. Okay, here I'm going to write function, and the function that is going to show the information of the student that we are going to modify. Okay, in this part I'm going to write this result equals MySql query, and in this part what are we going to put? We are going to put select asterisks from students where the ID student equals, and here we are going to put the variable that had the ID of the student. Okay, what are we going to do? We are going to make this row equals MySql fetch array, and here we are going to put this variable result, and in this part we are going to ask if row then we are going to return the value, return row. Okay, I think this is okay. Now we are going to get back on edit student, and in this part what are we going to do in this part? No, okay, I'm going to modify this. I'm going to modify this. Okay, I'm going to Control X here, and in this part we are going to return the result. Okay, I'm going to get back to the data student, and in this part we are going to do this thing. In this part we are going to put the row, and in this part we are going to put this variable show, and in here we are going to write this part. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, if row, and at the end of the file we are going to close that if. Okay, in this part we are going to put the PHP code, and in here we are going to close the if. Okay, what are we going to do? Okay, now we are going to put all the value to modify them. Okay, in this part we are going to add this value equals, and in this part we are going to write this PHP echo row, and here we are going to put the name of the file that we are going to modify. Okay, estructura. We are going to modify the student code. Okay, just for a while we are going to put this. Now I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste in here, and in here, and in here, and in here, and in this part I'm going to make a new option value, and in here we are going to put this, the value, and here, okay, here we are going to put this. Okay, Control S. Now we're going to change this data. Student name here, student address here, student form here, and student repre here, and the ID course here and here. Okay, let's try. Okay, I'm going to make edit, I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to make click on enviar. Oh, we got a mistake. Edit student online 16, edit student exe, edit student exe in the line 16. Okay, we got all the data. Okay, I'm going to show you again. For example, I'm going to select the anonymous student, and I'm going to enviar. Okay, here we got all the information, but I am going to edit this one, the first one. Okay, now that we are going to do is to change in this part. Okay, we are going to change in this part of the form. New student, I'm going to put here edit student, and here we are going to put edit underline student x1. Okay, and we are going to make the new file. Okay, this file is going to receive all the data. Okay, Control U, and I'm going to save the file. I'm going to put the name, and here we are going to select all types, and in this part I'm going to show you all the data that we are receiving. Okay, for example, I'm going to press F5. Okay, I'm going to change this code. I'm going to put 89345, and I'm going to change the name. Here I'm going to put Timian name Lola Perez. She lives at the school. This is the number 666-111-222. The representative, her mom, and we are going to change the rate. We are going to put 9 grade, and I'm going to make click on enviar. Okay, I think that we got another mistake here. What is happening? Okay, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to look for the error. Okay, I found the error quickly. I have to put here PHP. This is the reason that it's not working this part. Okay, I'm going to put again the code. Here I'm going to put the Lola Perez. Here I'm going to put the school. Here I'm going to put 666-111-222. Here I'm going to put her mom, and we are going to select the 9th grade. Okay, enviar. Okay, we got all the data that is coming from the form. This is the data that we are going to put in this part. We are going modifying all the data. Okay, I am going to show you how to do that. The first thing that we are going to do is to require the okay, I'm going to copy from this part. Okay, we are going to call the database connection, and we are going to put it here. Now we are going to call the student class, and I'm going to put it here. Okay, what are we going to do now? Estudiantes, new estudiantes. Now we are going to modify. We are going to modify student, but we got a mistake. Why? Because we are not saving the ID of the student. We are missing the ID of the student in this part. Okay, where do I have the file? Did student x. Okay, this did student x. In this part we are missing the ID of the student. Right now I am going to show you how to do that. We are going to make a new input, and this input is gonna be the type hidden, and it's going to have the name ID student, and this is the value that this field is going to have? What value we are going to have? We are going to have the ID, this ID, right? We are going to put in here PHP echo ID semicolon. Okay, let us see, please watch carefully this part. Now we are going to make click, we are going to refresh, and we are going to change again all the value. For example, I'm going to put this, I'm going to put Lolita Perez, I'm going to put school, I'm going to put 111 222 33, I'm going to put her mom, and I'm going to select the 9th grade. I'm going to make click on enviar. Okay, fatal error. Okay, the fatal error is because we aren't create this part, this function. Okay, I'm going to comment and look at this. We got the ID of the student in this part. Okay, we are going to modify, or we are going to create the new function on our class function. And in this part, what are we going to do? In this part, we are going to modify all the data. Now I'm going to make a new variable. I'm going to provide my SQL or MySQL query, and in this part we are going to use the new sentence to modifying data. Here we are going to put update, we are going to put the table students, and we are going to tell which fields we are going to modify, and we are going to modify in this case all the fields. We are going to put set. Okay, what are we going to do? Structure, set the student code equals something. We are going to put the we are going to make an enter. In this part we are going to put a column, student name equals column, student address equals column, student phone equals column, student repair equals column, and the last one ID course equals. And in this part we are going to write where the ID student equals the ID. Okay, and in this part we are going to finish the sentence. Now in this part we are going to write this, and here we are going to put the data that we are receiving from the form. Okay, here and here, and we are going to put this. We are going to use the code. The code is gonna be in this part. The names are gonna be in this part. The address is gonna be in this part. Okay, I'm going to correct in this moment. This part is in here. Student code, names here, address here, we got the phone number here, and we got the representative here, and we got the ID of the course here. And now what are we going to do? We are going to redirect the page to another page, and we are going to do this here, and we are going to okay student list. Okay, let's try. Okay, wait me a minute. I'm going to delete this part and press F5. Okay, what is happening here? We are not getting the data modifier. Okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to no, we have a mistake. I'm going to pause the video to look for the error. Okay, I think I got the error. We are sending the ID, but we are not receiving the ID. Now I'm going to write ID equals post, and in this part we are going to put here we are going to put this one, and here we are going to put this one. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to modify this one. I'm going to put the 654321 Lola school 11111 herself or her mom, and we are going to select the 9. Okay, we are modifying all the data. 65431 Lola Perez, her mom 9. We are going to modify another one. We are going to modify the second one, and here we are going to put 555666444, and I'm going to modify only the phone number 555111222, and the representative doesn't have. Okay, listo. 555666444, the register doesn't have 11 grade. Okay guys, this is that you are going to do with the grades and with the topics. You are going to modify the data. Okay, in this video I will show you how to do it with the student. Is this you are going to do it in the same way to modify the grades and to modify the topics. Okay, okay guys, this is all. The video is a little long, 33 minutes, but I know that you are going to do the homework. Okay, see you in the next video and in class. Okay, bye.